Okay, the Ballyheada team, Coolbora, Jamie Farley. Ivra Dylan Ring. Ivra 3, Rowan McDonough. Ivra Cahar, Alan Nagel. Ivra Coig, Joey Mullaney. Ivra Shea, Fionn O'Shea. Shock, Jamie O'Sullivan. Och, Tom Crowley. Nay, Shane DC. De, Fionn Kingston. Ivra Hendig, Dara Holland. Dodiog, Hugh Coleman. Tridig, Oren Darcy. Cardig, Jason Looney. Codig, Jan Nowak. Shadig, Keane Nagel. Shockdig, Philip Coleman. Ogdig, Colm Caniff. Nadig, Samuel Thomas. And Fahad, Charlie O'Sullivan. That's what I've got. That's what I've got. The Belgooly boys team, dressed in green, Ivra Hain, Alex Hockney. Ivra Peter McNeilis. Ivra 3, Sinan Horn. Ivra Carr, Shea Lynch. Ivra Coig, Brian Hennessy. Ivra Shea, Tiernan Murphy. Ivra Shocked, Oren Sheehy. Ivra Hodgson, O'Connell. Ivra Nay, Oren O'Donnell. Ivra De, Ty Cummins. Ivra Haindiag, Zach Ridgway. Ivra Doyag, Robbie Boyd. Tridiag, Kyle Cockery. Cahardiag, Liam Hayes. Codiag, Thomas Hickey. Shadig, Ryan Harrington. Shockdiag, James Kingston. Ocdiag, Darren Ihan. Nadig, Calvin Quigley. Fahad, Charlie Darmody. Fahad, Jake Moynihan. Fahado, Ewan Coleman. Fahad 3, Darrow O'Sullivan. Tom Kelleher, Fahad Carr is absent. Fahad Coig, Luke Moynihan. Fahad Shea, Noah Lyons Fitzgerald. And Fahad Hocht is Oscar Dillon. So Belgooly are in the green and Ballyheada are in the maroon. It's 15 minutes and a half, 11 aside.
Fáilte roimh carding go Páircí Cuíomh, Cluiche Ceanna Scíonna Scoil, Ryan DH4. Scoil Ballyheada, I gimmerty gonna Scoil Mhuire nGrást Belgooly. Referee Paul Brophy getting the game underway, and Belgooly playing in their traditional green strip from left to right, and Ivra Shea there for Belgooly is Tiernan Murphy. Tiernan getting straight down and dirty into the action from the get-go, but loses possession over there on the far side, and Ballyheada coming raiding, hoping to get something from the first attack of the game. That was Ivra of Dara Holland. Dara being pressed very closely by Ivra Cahir Shea Lynch for Belgooly, and Shea comes busting up with that ball. He'd be delighted with that clearance. A bit of danger coming from Ballyheada there in the opening exchanges. Still Ballyheada attempting to do a little bit of damage here in the opening minute or two of this first half, but Belgooly repelling that particular attack. Ever hooked out there is Senan O'Connell for Belgooly. Senan being ably assisted by Oran Sheehy out around the middle of the field. Conrad Torsausten, Leroy de Coffee Stockerish. So going to be a slack ball, as they say, between Shea Lynch and Fiona Shea. A travelling violation, as they say there, from Ivra shocked Oran Sheehy. And Ballyheada making the going here in the first half, out around the middle of the pitch. Shin Ivra Shea for Ballyheada. Has that gone over the bar? No, on count Shin for real. Count Curta Bigani in her have a lot of clay and Shin Egg Fiona Shea for Ballyheada. Quite a strong wind breeze blowing here now in Páircí Cuíomh today. It was raining earlier on, but the sun is out, even though the wind is blowing quite significantly. The crowd here not happy with what was perceived to be a pull on the jersey there, but referee Paul Brophy deciding that they should continue. Scrappy enough exchange there between 4 or 5 of them out in the middle of the field. Still nobody winning it. Eventually Ivra hooked for Tom Crowley for Ballyheada. Tom winning possession there, finding Fionn Kingston. Fionn getting the ball in, trying to find his man. Has he succeeded? He hasn't. Danger averted. Rishan Shin Ivra though. Peter McNeilis for Belgooly, only for the ball to come back in again. Ballyheada still on the attack. Ivra Cuig is Joey Mullaney. Joey being assisted there by Fionn O'Shea. And on the and Ballyheada, they've managed to regain possession. Shot going in there, but it looks like what was a good block. But Ivra Cuig is Brian Hennessy for Belgooly. Brian doing his best there to clear the ball. Again, the ball moving around quickly there among the various different players. Out around the middle of the field again, and Ballyheada regaining possession there, tussling for it was Ruan McDonough. Referee Paul Brophy keeping a close eye on things there. Ballyheada managing to win possession. An awful lot of attention being paid to the players on either team. Very hard to make headway. Such is the level of marking. Ballyheada Ballyheada winning it, just enjoying, I suppose, slightly the better of the opening exchanges here. That said, this is Belgooly's first foray into the Ballyheada end of the pitch. But again, one of the Ballyheada players coming busting out with it there, delighted with that clearance. And a dangerous ball sent in around the forward line. That ball came from Shane Deasy. Shane having a look up, and an excellent rob there by Belgooly. Over here on the near side, Shohiver is shocked for Belgooly. Oren Sheehy. Oren managing to find Ivrid Ty Cummins, but Ty loses it there. The Belgooly crowd not happy, and referee and Raitor Paul Brophy, Top Paul Arain Uckello, and the judges that to have been a foul. So Puck Sarah Vegon, Hogan, and of Fionn Kingston. Coming to scale egg Ty Cummins, the Belgooly. Ty making, I was about to say made no mistake about it. It actually hit off the crossbar but did go over. Shin Coolleen the Tig on Kate score fight to egg Scoil nGrást Belgooly. So big sort of Shin Tá Cúig no mat immerhe immerhe Gwingen Shaw August Coolleen wine fight to Belgooly. Shaw Gwingen Brashe, Tiernan Murphy. Tiernan drifts back out towards the middle of the field again. Sends a dangerous one into an unmarked forward. That was Ivrid Ty Cummins, the scorer. It's got in. It's gone in. Cooled and Scott. Fight on Shin Massam. Egg Egg Tigerish. So cool. August Cooleen fight egg Tig the Scoil nGrást Belgooly. August Bixi their beach. Ty their beach. It's Federlo. It's Federlo Vida Clushin Houston Chusson Ardawn. So a tremendous start for Belgooly after 6 minutes of this first half. That's actually almost midway through the first half, only 15 minutes aside. So certainly Ballyheada will be anxious to try and reduce the deficit. They find themselves 4 points behind here after 6 minutes. Referee awarding a free there to Ballyheada over on the far side. Fionn O'Shea will be anxious to take that. A huge crowd here, having come into Páirc Uí Chaoimh to support both teams. Skeemer's Scoil finals, of course, always a huge occasion for schools, and one that days that are remembered for many years to come by players and supporters alike. Over a Cahir is Shane Lynch for Belgooly. Shane having none of it in terms of the attack that is coming in. Gets a great ball up, only to be gathered by one of his own players. That's a magnificent gathering of the ball, and over the bar, Arish Keita, none other than Ty Cummins. Ty really starting to enjoy himself here in Páirc Uí Chaoimh. That's another Cooleen for Ty. He's the sole scorer for Belgooly with a goal and 2 points, and they're coming raiding, looking for another one. This is Shea Lynch about to show. Will count fight at Shea. Tá, Ivra Cahir, Cooleen fight on Chin. So Teresh doing Beagnach Oknomat the Corishis going Tá, Coolagus, 3 Cooleen-ish egg Scoil nGrást Belgooly, August gone in score fight at Force egg Scoil Ballyheada. Shin Iver Shea for Ballyheada, Fionn O'Shea. Akarish, Glantamach egg Scoil nGrást. Shinivra Doyag Massam, Robbie Boyd. No quarter being asked to given over on that far side. Great efforts being made by both teams there to get possession. It's still squirting around. Tagan sé Makar Dera ach Puck Schlasse an Eger Puck Schlasse Town Stoke agus Hogan ag Ivra sé Tiernan Murphy the Belgooly. Tiernan has a look up first to assess his options. Has a good look. Not his best Puck Schlasse Stoke. But regains possession. He's going to send a long high one in the direction of Tig Stoker. Tig does very well, gathers it up there with no problems whatsoever in towards the goal. He doesn't get the best shot in the world on it, but on the end of it, Arish, Tig, Ta cool, Ella fight egg Tig, Cooleen, cool fight egg Tig, Kerro Rasakela, August, just Chris Ayen of again Shaw. Igwina Scoil Ballyheada. So gá cúil agus trí cúilín fightinis ag Scoil ag Belgooly. Agus nach mór denómat chortha síos a gcuigeann seo sa céad le. A magnificent start from Belgooly. They'll be absolutely delighted. They hit the ground running from the get-go, and they've proved to be very dangerous. None more so than Tadhg Cummins in that first half. And no doubt they'll be approaching half-time in great spirits. Senan O'Connell there, no doubt one of the players who will be looking to add to the Belgooly tally. Harald Shinivra though is Dylan Ring, the Ballyheada. Dylan ably assisted there by one of his teammates on the Ballyheada team over on the far side. Again, really tight marking from the Belgooly players, giving nothing easy to Ballyheada. That said, Ivra Doyoganshin, Hugh Coleman did very well. Shot in there, but the referee awarding a free out to Belgooly. Shea Lynch looks like he's getting ready to take this particular one. Shea keeping it low against the wind over here on this near side under the main stand in Páirc Uí Chaoimh. That's Ivra Shea looking for Tadhg again. Tadhg has it and he's got another goal. The man is just a machine. Another goal for Tadhg. He is doing absolute wreck here in Páirc Uí Chaoimh. Tadhg Cummins, Ivra de Belgooly, agus trí cúil agus trí cúilín fáilte cohanis. Tavistig de nach mór gá nómat déag. A hammer blow there for Belgooly, and certainly Ballyheada now looking like they have it all to do in the remaining minutes of this first half and in the second half. Somebody would want to pick up Bader Tadhg because he's lurking there with huge intent and with menace, and he's already mined 3 goals and 2 points for himself. He has scored all of the Belgooly scores bar 1. The other been scored or haven't been scored by Shea Lynch. Belgooly not content to just get a load of scores, they're also determined to keep it out, but that one has gone into the net despite their best efforts. That was Iver Masson, the Ballyheada. Bine Fionn Kingston, a lifeline for Ballyheada. They've managed to stick the ball in the back of the net there, albeit while injuring one of their own players. But certainly that'll be a lifeline for Ballyheada. They've registered their first score here, and they now find themselves with 2 goals and 3 points. Conderrig ach fós big ásan down Ballyheada agus iad dul isteach na seomraí festas. Just under 2 minutes to go now here till half time. And a reminder to Belgooly that they won't have it all their own way today with that goal coming from Ballyheada. Out around the middle of the pitch there, a fine puck out from Alex Hockney for Belgooly. Ivra shocked. Jamie O'Sullivan over on the far side. Something of a scrum there, but Alan Nagel coming out with it bravely there for Ballyheada, under pressure from Oran Sheehy on the Belgooly side. Belgooly eventually winning it again. Shin Ivra Huck, Senan O'Connell, but Senan is judged to have put it out over the sideline. Agus puck slasse vegan on Dave Lina, the Ballyheada. Gone more on Falk, we're going to just a céad le. The Ballyheada player over there, or Ballyheada player over there, would want to be getting a move on because the ref is about to blow for La Hama. They will see one Falk, force a céad le. Belgooly trying to ensure that nothing comes of it. It's ball still breaking out around the middle of the field. Ballyheada coming shin Ivra Huck, Tom Crowley. Tom still has it. Will he get the shot away? He's the subject of an awful lot of attention from the Belgooly players. He still has it, but this is Eric Ivra 3. Irene Leshe Coruig. Ake Foshin Ivra Do, the Belgooly Farmore Orge and Peter McNeilis. Peter getting it out around the middle of the field there. Of the Shotgun Belgooly reach. Shin Ivra Ne Oran O'Donnell on a dog shade to Egon Raytor August Carlahama Shrishtin Shohagun Ibarki Queef. Ray Tor Paul Brophy, Ray Contusa Corlish and Dara Haven Show, or Dara La. On Shohabarki Cuivanov. Belgooly enjoying a sizable lead there at half time. But no doubt maybe some harsh words will have been expressed in the Ballyheada dressing room at half time, and no doubt we'll see a renewed vigour emanating from the Ballyheada team for this second half in an attempt to haul back the deficit. We're looking at 2 goals and 3 points, so 3 goals, 3 pucks of a ball might pull it back for Ballyheada, but certainly they have it all to do in this second half. Belgooly over on the far side, that's Iver Shea Tiernan Murphy losing out there to one of the Ballyheada players. Shinivra though Peter McNeilis, Peter under pressure, and eventually the ball going out over the sideline. Puck Schlassa Begon the Belgooly. Latogan take Tiernan Murphy Stoka. Yeah, Tiernan having a bit of a conflab, as they say there, with Oren Sheehy. Some plans in the offing, no doubt. So Tiernan, yeah, ball ends up going to Oren Sheehy. Oren making an attempt on a raid down the far side, only for the ball to be robbed from him there by Everhook Tom Crowley from Ballyheada. That's Alan Nagel over there on the far side. Alan still with possession. He looks like a big strong lad. He's still got it. He's making great headway. Over on the far side, gets it into Everett Fionn Kingston. Fionn with a rasping shot in there. Alex Hockney alive to the danger though. Ball still squirting around there. Only for Everett though, Peter McNeilis to bat it away over to the far side. Still hasn't managed to gain clean possession though. August Everett Coig, Brian Hennessy doing his best to remedy that situation. Belgooly coming raiding over on the far side. Everhook sending O'Connell out round the middle of the field. A push in the back there, says the referee Paul Brophy. Agus puck Sarah Vegon Rish, the Belgooly. They'll be anxious to put the final nail in the coffin of the Ballyheada effort as they would see it in Belgooly. I'm sure Ballyheada would have something to say about that. A big long effort there from Belgooly. A dangerous ball breaking in around the square. Still not clear. That's Ivredo Dylan Ring for Ballyheada. It breaks out to Ivredo, tussling for it with one of the Ballyheada players. Still on the end of it, trying to get a hurley to it, but Everett Cahir is Alan Nagel for Ballyheada, and Alan clearing the danger eventually. Now, Ballyheada trying to make something of that clearance. That's Everett Dehanchin, Fionn Kingston. Fionn, who scored the goal in the first half. He gets it out to Everett Shea. Fionn O'Shea. Fionn adjudged to have been fouled on Shin. Agus puck Sarah Vegon, the Ballyheada. Belgooly players coming back lining the goal there. I see Hurley's been swapped on the line and everything. That's a great level of detail and a great level of preparation on the Belgooly team's part. Everett Shea's going for it. Kept it low, hit it off the ground just as it approached the keeper in an attempt to wrong foot him, but the Belgooly players alive to the danger. But Shuckwing Everett Cahir, Shuckwing Alan Nagel. Alan sending another bomb in around the Belgooly area, but alert to the danger. Shuckwing Everett Shock, Shin Oren Sheehy, the Belgooly, Arish, Amako Shane DC, Howland Shin, Aaron Davella. No sooner does a Ballyheada ball come in around the Belgooly area than it's snuffed out again. Ever Doyog gets gone straight in. Vian Commissioner. Ever Doyog the Belgooly Shin Robbie Boyd. Sin cool Ultuk on Everdono agus Everdoya go bhí Robbie Boyd cool den scud a Belgooly agus in our era really that's not what Ballyheada were hoping for in this second half. It extends the gap out to 3 goals and 3 points, effectively 4 goals, and there's less than 10 minutes left for Ballyheada to start making an impression. Is this the start of the comeback? Everett Shea, oh Mhuire, been on a year up sin o Everett Shea, Fionn Shea, the Ballyheada, rinne sé on a year up ach Coigan count sin for real. Referee Paul Brophy appears to be questioning something or other. Doesn't appear to be happy with something relating to that. Was it that last puck out or the waving of the green flag for the goal? Yes, referee Paul Brophy. So the score is eventually given, and he's decided, the referee has in fact decided yet that it is a second goal for Ballyheada. That ball obviously went through the net, so a fantastic goal there for, I think it was Everett Shea, Fionn O'Shea. So with our apologies to the Ballyheada contingent, that's 2 goals for Ballyheada, now scored by one by Fionn Kingston and one by Fionn O'Shea. And they'll be delighted with that, with just under 7 minutes left in this second half. So something to play for. It certainly gives Ballyheada hope. They now find themselves effectively 3 goals. Conderrig on Shahid Barkey, Cuivanov, and as I said, just approaching the 7th minute of this second half. So Shin Iverane, the Ballyheada, Shane Deasy. Shane lining it up, just being told to take his time while referee Paul Brophy deals with a number of substitutions. Ready to roll again, Darlish and Ray Tour. So Shane having a go, gets a fine cut away there from the sideline. Ever hooked is Tom Crowley. Tom shipping a fairly hefty challenge on Shin from Ty Cummins. But a foul is judged to have taken place in Shin Ilar Park. So Shockwoing Ty Gestoka Rish on a Shin every day. Better not but certainly a Belgooly free. Great care being taken over this one. Out around the middle of the field, Ilar Park. Yeah, it's Taiga Town. Every day, August gone in, Batoon, Denta, Eg Taig, Anna Hespontis, Corrishtachadish, Eg Taigo Cameen, the Scoil nGrást Belgooly. He's now scored 3 goals and 3 points, which is an unbelievable result for a player here in Páirc Uí Chaoimh playing in a Scoil Scoil final. Everett Cahir and Shin Alan Nagel for Ballyheada, unhappy with the passage of play there that went before him. Ake Forstashid Belgooly, Everett Shea, Tiernan Murphy. Tiernan getting it down here on the near side into the waiting and welcome arms of Tig. But he was dispossessed, but Tig winning it back again. He can even play on the ground. Such is the prowess of Ty Cummins. Ball coming out here close to the sideline, not gone yet. Shot every reach Tig and counting him her for real. So as we approach, as we pass the 9th minute here in this first half, or in the second half of the Scoil Scoil final, Belgooly still enjoying a commanding lead, and time, I suppose it has to be said at this stage, running out slightly for Ballyheada. A fantastic catch there out around the middle of the park. It breaks out to Everdoya, but expertly gathered on Shin by Everett Shea, Cian Nagel for Ballyheada. That was a fantastic catch by Everett Cahir, but here come Belgooly again. and that's a magnificent score. Ever a shot to Oran Sheehy, an absolute rasper of a goal, straight down through the middle. Not a hand laid on him from the time he got the ball. He was so fast and so combative. He's managed to get a fantastic score there for Oran Sheehy. Probably maybe the pick of the goals, arguably, for Belgooly in this first half. Here comes Tig, and Belgooly tá rack ó dhéanamh inishiko Sadarala. Cúig cúla agus Cara Cúlín fight cup for nám seo agus níl fiú cúig nómad fáca an seo sa cluiche canis an seo barcaí cuivanis is tóca nachhfuil mórán am a fáca ag Scoil Ballyheada beidir chun rud éige dhéanamh faoin Forest Bar atá ag Scoil Belgooly. So over sé, all the skills there. Another Kate on Shin the Belgooly tá sé fós ann, but gathered on that occasion by Ballyheada on Lán Cooley. Tá sé Kyle he's lost it. Ever a 3-row on McDonough, not the place to lose it. That's another one gone in. Shin crowned the high goal. I just said, not the place to lose possession. Right straight in front of the goal, and no better man than Ty Cummins to gather possession and to exact the ultimate price on Ballyheada. Belgooly, they've certainly got the bit between their teeth on this occasion, or at this stage of the game, and they're keen now to press home their advantage and to finish with an absolute flourish here in Páirc Uí Chaoimh. Shinivra Cahar, Alan Nagel, Ballyheada trying to engineer something. Showing Ivra Shea, has it gone in? It is Ivra Shea, just goes to show it's never over till it's over. Shin Ivra Shea, Fionn Shea getting a great score there to bring the Ballyheada total to 3 goals. So Ballyheada certainly not giving up the ghost. They've made a great effort in both halves, albeit coming up somewhat short against a really, really powerful Belgooly team. But this game's certainly not over. From a Belgooly point of view, they're keen to get a few more scores. We're in the midway through the 12th minute at this stage, so just under 2.5 minutes left. And as I said, Belgooly still looking to add to their tally in what they hope will be a winning journey towards the finishing line. Over on the far side, that's Tiernan Murphy. Still Tiernan sending a great ball out to Shea Lynch. Shea weaving his magic there, ducking and diving, sending a shot in. That one on Counsion. Clay agus Farrell agus gan in score fighting Shin ag Belgooly. So shocking Jamie Farley, cool bar Ballyheada. No on a Cian Nagel, if Rashadia or again Ziga, so it's either Cian or Jamie Farley. If a Cuig the Belgooly on Shin Brian Hennessy. Sullivan Schlitter ag Brian. Agus Takiach Dahurtke Shin ag Peter McNeilish. But Ballyheada still coming. Close attention from the Belgooly players. Akfos, Ani Erupton Shin, O Ivra Cardiog. Shin Coolín the Jason Looney. Cogardicus the Jason, Ta Coolín fight to get a Páirc Uí Chaoimh. Rodnach Fader le Gachénia Raw. So Mahu Jason. Alex Hackney. Cool bar Belgooly. Alex sending a long, dangerous ball way over here to the near side. Gathered up by Tiernan Murphy. Tiernan's got possession, he's on his bike and he's making his way towards the goal, but just elects to send the shot in at the last minute, but nothing coming of it on that particular occasion. Ballyheada breaking out with the ball. Shin Iver Shadiag. Cian Nagel. Shane DC and Shin. Shane sending a long clearance out towards midfield. Joey Mullaney. doing his best to gather possession there despite the attentions of Shay Lynch on the Belgooly team. Ivre de tá puck Sair fighte ag Ballyheada agus is sé Ivre de big well devar on Kalisha Denagar Ivre de tá Onadir and Bark Ivre fe Charlie O'Sullivan. Charlie attacked agus a third fish of the Gwenegin and Chin. I'd say attacked on Bark. Nish on puck Sair Toka ag Ivre Cahar Alan Nagel ach yeah, the Vulshe Gunna Dinegin agus sé Dalamakar and Lena so puck da had a coig mater puck Chaska coig mater vegan the Ballyheada Rish so Alan Nagel Conan Count Shaw Hogant Alan so chance of Ridodo. Now, can he do better on this occasion? He certainly does. He got the coordinates right on that particular occasion. Alan Nagel Coolin den Scoil agus Cogardicus to Alan. We're gone well beyond the 15th minute at this stage. We're almost into the 16th minute. So Kai Gullen Clihinach more Hart on Rachel Paul Brophy. A fall Dre Cunan Loga Heda Stoka. Puck Slasa Vegon. Agus Ivre Caharich, Alan Nagel, Alan ag Gullavoo, Conan Counshaw Hogant, Puck Slasa, on Eirton Chino Alan, so give a shot Jamie O'Sullivan. Ballyheada battling gamely now in the even though this game is in its dying embers as they say. Every shot. Jamie elects to allow Alan to take it. Alan is going to have another go. Will encounter Shinim Hearn Trasnon, Shin Coolin, then Sco egg Alan Nagel, Kademar Coolin, a Gwynna and Quay. Shin and Tarna count the Alan Agus Kinta big awesome down there. K knock Nairoig le Ballyheada and Clehevokant. Erlied ta Ga Coolin took fighting Shin egg Alan Nagel. So, Tana Dog Sheta, Egan Raytor, Cogardicus to Ballyheada, Shay Coolin was Kara Coolin, again at 3 Cool, August Gar Coolin. Cogardicus to Belgooly.
And Cobrone Ballyheada on a great game of hurling in the DH4 final. So when you're ready, come over to the stand please for the presentation of medals and trophies. And the medals and trophies are being presented by Jerry Walsh, Ifakuk Iluna from the Cork County Board, Officer of the Cork County Board. So Legodol, Gartrasna. And thanks to Belgooly for the Guard of Honour. So if you come this way, please, on captain, well done. So you can line up here and up to the awards. They can, oh yeah. And they can go first anyway. Yeah. Okay, when you're ready, so captain. Drive on, lads, yeah. So a big bullet boss for Ballyheada. Well done on a great final. And thanks to Jerry Welch from the Cork County Board for presenting the cup and the medals.
Got the early.